I was taken out of school at the age of 12, and I was taken to Pakistan. I was forced into a marriage abroad, and I came back pregnant at the age of 13, and no questions were asked. No authorities asked where I was. They never got involved, and so it's about time something happened, and it happened to me 25 years ago.
It happened a long time ago. Do you think it's still happening today?
Yes, definitely so. Definitely, it's more shoved under the carpet nowadays. It's more it has become more of a taboo subject, and so I'm really glad that it's out in the open now, and we need to start talking about it more and more, especially in schools where it is happening more and more.
So just to go back to what happened to you, when you say you were taken out of school, was it literally that one day your mum just said, we're going away, or how did that happen?
I was taken to Scotland. My parents moved to Scotland when I was 12, and I was never placed in a school up in Scotland. Instead, I was taken abroad and married instead.
And what did you say to your parents? Did you say, why aren't I going to school? Where are we going?
Yeah, I did ask that question, and they said, well, you're going to Pakistan in a few months' time, so why do you want to go to school for?
And you had no choice about that at all?
No.
Did you talk to friends, to anyone about this?
I didn't know anybody. I wish the authorities got in touch with us, though, and asked those questions. It wasn't for me as a 12-year-old to ask those questions. It was up to the grown-ups to ask those questions.
But they didn't, you think?
No, they didn't.
Your school made no effort to find out what had happened? Your old school just thought you'd gone to Glasgow and that was it?
Yeah, and that was it.
So you did just disappear?
Yes.
Thinking back on it now, what do you think could have been done differently, given that, as you said, it is quite a while ago now, and that you were obviously quite an isolated child?
Yes, I was, but more links have to be put in place. If a child disappears from school and the parents are not in contact with the school, then inquiries have to be made. They have to, if they say they're moving to a different area, there should be links in place that schools know where that child has gone.
Right, so that a local authority can perhaps check up on what's happened to you.
Yes, definitely so, because people say it's a cultural issue, but that's just to me, that is just making excuses for why we're not tackling this issue.
Do you think that perhaps teachers sometimes and head teachers are reluctant to tackle it because, as you say, it's a cultural issue? They're worried about getting involved in something that can be very sensitive within families.
Yeah, but what about the sensitivity of those children it's happening to? Making excuses like that is not helping that child. I wish that more people got involved when it happened to me, and it saddens me to realise that it's still not happening. Nobody's getting involved. It amazes me. It just amazes me that still now today schools are quite reluctant to get involved with the forced marriage issue.
Perhaps they just don't really know about it, or do you think children are bringing it to their attention?
I don't know. I do hope that they are aware of the situation, because that would really be a huge mistake if they're not really. Everyone needs to be aware of the forced marriage issue.